Bitcoin and crypto plummeting on the hourly chart, but that's just it, everybody. It's an hourly chart. It's an hourly chart. You zoom out on a Bitcoin weekly chart, it's almost like crickets. It's almost like there's not even been any consolidation yet. Bitcoin's still very overextended from its moving averages down here around the $30,000 range. I want to put some perspective on these charts and talk about just in general the crypto cycle that is before us. We are pivoting into the next bull market, and it's happening quickly. This is a total market cap chart. We're going to dig into this a little bit in terms of where we are in cycles. We are in such a powerful phase of this cycle that truly is diverging from last cycle. I want to talk about that. But I want to just talk about, before we get into that, the Bitcoin spot ETF, this plays into altcoins. This article that I just read, this really stood out to me, and I want to mention it to you. So please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and let's just dive in. So classifying Bitcoin as security will cause trouble. Blackrock. Obviously, that's their opinion. That's their stance. We know that. We know that they're not going to like Bitcoin being described as a security. But here's what got me. I didn't realize this. Maybe some of you did. Let me know in the comments below. But in their filing on December 4th, in regards to Bitcoin spot ETF, BlackRock said a determination that Bitcoin or any other digital asset is a security may adversely affect the value of Bitcoin and the value of the shares. Do you realize what that just said? They're saying that, man, if you determine that any other digital assets, we're talking about altcoins, is a security, that could hurt Bitcoin shares. That could hit the Bitcoin spot ETF shares and the value of the shares and result in potentially extraordinary non-recurring expenses to or determination of the trust. They're threatened by the fact that other digital assets could be securities. I did not realize that. I thought they were kind of like, Bitcoin's safe from it all. That's all that matters. No, they care. They care about digital assets, other digital assets, and how they're labeled. That's incredible to me. I didn't realize that. And I don't know if I should have paid attention more when this filing came out, but I didn't realize that. BlackRock further pointed to the XRP case, which had been long involved with the SEC lawsuit on whether it's security or note. Check this out. Ripple had a market cap of over $100 billion, which fell to merely below $10 billion after the SEC security lawsuit. It seems like BlackRock's kind of just like, dude, SEC, get your stuff together. Because as of right now, it seems as though you're not protecting investors like you're supposed to. And we all know that. We know they're not protecting investors. Not even only the US, but what they're doing has drastic effects across the world. Crypto holders across the world. I mean, look at the valuation of XRP when that whole thing went down. And it came out. XRP came out the other side labeled not a security. So this was interesting to me. I think this plays a huge piece into the, not just the bullish Bitcoin narrative, but the entire digital assets, crypto, altcoin narrative. And by the way, this just coming out today, preparing for spot Bitcoin ETF approvals, Google updates crypto ad policy. Check out that. They updated their crypto ad policy. And, well, I guess this wasn't today. This is a post from yesterday. But this post saying approval odds moved to 99.99%. Expect BlackRock, Fidelity, Van Eck, and others to spend big on ads in Q1. And then this one, expect at least one Super Bowl BTC ETF ad. I don't know if that's just Andrew here on X speculating, but that's a good point. The amount of money that's going to be invested in marketing these Bitcoin spot ETFs plays a huge role in exposure to the entire crypto. We're talking about trillions of dollars incoming, everybody. And the advertising, the marketing of the Bitcoin spot ETFs is going to draw a ton of attention to not just Bitcoin, but to crypto. Let's dive into the charts. I wanted to go to the total market cap of crypto. I just want to point something out to you. Take note, and we've seen this illustration on altcoin charts, and we're actually going to see that again. I'm going to go over kind of Bitcoin. We're going to look at ADA, AVAX, Ethereum, but Bitcoin halving right here. Coming up quick. Bitcoin halving 2020. Look at what's happening right here. Look at the overextension. Look at this swing high of the total market cap of crypto right now, happening before the halving. Now let's go to similar time frame last halving. Total market cap was putting in a lower high. Right now it's putting in a higher high. It's absolutely just exploding early. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Bitcoin spot ETF is looking like it's happening in the very short term. but also just because I think there's this broader thought of what crypto is offering the world. And I think that's really starting to get attention. It's being taken way more seriously. And I think there's a lot of moving parts into why this is happening, but this is a swing high, a higher high on the total market cap chart. That's massive. It's more likened to this post 2020 halving move where it actually finally put in a higher high. But I just want to point something out as we're going to start talking about this dip a little bit that we're seeing in crypto. Even when it put this higher high and you see these candles closing higher than back here, it's still consolidated over the course of weeks. And we're in a position now, especially because we could be weeks away, right? Weeks away, maybe around a month away from a Bitcoin spot ETF approval. There could be downside now. And we have these moving averages down here to consolidate to. Even back here when it consolidated, total market cap consolidated into the 20-week moving average. Such a common move for crypto, any chart in crypto. And so I think it's to be anticipated. But the power move that's happening in crypto right now as a whole, it's evident, it's obvious on this chart. You just zoom out. But I think zooming out is so important. You start zooming into hourly charts, it's kind of like emotional. It's messy. You don't have any idea what to even anticipate next. It just looks like, man, right now this dip looks terrible. But again, zoom out on a Bitcoin weekly, and Bitcoin's in a power move along with the rest of crypto. And consolidation is fine. We have all these moving averages. The 20-week, the 200-week is right around 30. 50-week is right below 30,000. We have all these moving averages down there. That's not to say Bitcoin's going to fall to 30, but giving time to let these moving averages move into Bitcoin is okay. So not every week is going to be green, even in a bull market. And every bull market that we've seen that's the case. Not every week is going to be green. There's going to be massive dips. So something to prepare for. I want to just point out AVAX. Look at this. Look at this swing high right here. Here's the kind of bear market formation, breaking these highs and putting in a higher high for AVAX. These are the types of charts we're seeing on crypto charts. And the 20-week moving average cruising upwards towards the 50-week moving average. That's that true, just bullish reversal indicator right there. You go to something like ADA, something very similar happening. You can see the 20-week approaching the 50-week moving average. Hasn't even gotten that cross yet. So when we have these things happening, I just want to make a note. Slowly trending back down into those moving averages is normal. Give you an example. The 20-week falling below the 50-week. Slowly being pulled into a moving average is normal, even if there's going to be continuation. So even if there's going to be continuation to the bull market, just trending down, consolidation is normal. Want to point something out. AVAX didn't have this history on the chart, but Cardano does. Let's just go back and let's look at the last time ADA had a 20-week crossing a 50-week. It was right here. And you can see this 20-week moving average crossing the 50-week led into the bull market. And you can actually see similarities. ADA breaking out of this lower high trend right now. ADA breaking out of the lower high trend. That's for another video. Definitely for another video. But going over to Ethereum, just look at Ethereum. This is showing even more powerful indicator to the bull market. And this is why. You can say, yeah, look at that. Ethereum's breaking, the high from here, but it's more powerful than that. Ethereum actually already made the move that many altcoins are doing. And this is good to see for the top two crypto in the crypto space. 20-week moving average crossed all the way back here. All the way back here in April 2023. We were getting a higher high on Ethereum back here from this swing high in August 2022. So this is just giving such a powerful indicator, once again, of how early we are this time around, pre-halving. Because pre-halving last cycle, I just want to point out, Ethereum even wasn't putting in higher highs. It wasn't until post 2020 halving when this happened. So I just wanted to give a macro perspective. Dips are okay. We could still dip another 20% from where we are right now, and I won't be worried. It's to be anticipated, but I think a macro view, instead of zooming in on the charts all of the time and what's going on the hourly, or even what's going on the daily chart, instead of doing all that, I just want to give a macro view. And yeah, the daily chart and things that are happening from a structure standpoint on all of these charts, they're important to me. So I can anticipate how low could we go here in this move, right? But this video, I wanted to zoom out, and you can just see the power of crypto right now. And there's a lot going on as we go into 2024 that we didn't even talk about in this video. So please hit the subscribe, hit the like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.